Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 4 trades. I usually do between 2 and 4 trades and try to get minimum at least 50 pips a day. My trading's getting much better, so now I'm producing more than 50 pips every day, or at least every day I trade. Today's date is September the 10th. Today's trading was based on pound weakness, as you can see right now, which is about almost 8:30 in the morning. My day of trading is completed and the pound is at 1%. This more than likely will go down some more as it did not hit the ADR yet, as you can easily see. Still have another 38 more pips to go. And I've got no signals to actually close the trade. But like I said many times, I trade till I'm happy. And when I got enough pips and enough money, I just close the trade out. And tomorrow is another fun trading day. So let's see now. We're going to go through these pairs here. So based on pound weakness and a complete reversal, which I teach how to trade reversals and how to trade long candles. Now this is called the long candle. And for all you traders out there who's bought my trigger system, make sure you read that PDF book called The Long Candle Course. And don't forget to read the 2 books, The Disciplined Trader and Trading in the Zone, especially Chapter 11 of Trading in the Zone, the last 21 pages. And this will help your psychological part a lot. I read that book 3 times to grasp the concept of what he's trying to teach. Remember, you have to do the homework. And to do the homework, you need education. And of course, I have a lot of education, so just get in touch with me and I can show you. Okay, moving right along here to these 4 pound pairs. Love trading the pound pairs. They move every day. So we're just going to drag and drop this up. I got in according to my rules. That is based in the videos. That's called How to Trade Reversals. I took the trade. Almost perfect entry. Well, not exactly perfect entry. Up here would have been more perfect. But let's see. I got in at this cursor. And by the way, I took the trade, all of them, about 11, 12, 13, and 22 minutes after 7 a.m. And I was in the trade for approximately just around an hour. So in and out, and I'm done trading. I was actually having breakfast. I put the trade in, and then I went for breakfast. Chatted with the wife, and by the time I came back up here, and I knew it was going to keep going because the meter was telling me. And there are other rules that help you to get into the trade and make sure you're going in the right direction. So this section over here, all the way from back here, we're thinking about buying. But at this point on this candle, there's only one thing you should be thinking about. And it's certainly not buying. Okay, so got in at this cursor, as I said, and I closed it out here. Looks like right on 50 pips. And 50 pips on the pound dollar, paid $5,000. Remember, if you have the dollar pair, it's a major pair, whether it's on the left side or the right side, and each pip is worth $10. The other ones are worth anywhere from 7 to 9 point whatever. It's less than $10. You can check with your broker, and on their website they have exactly what each currency pair, or will at least pay out. So that's we're off to a very good start. I could have just traded the pound dollar today, but I knew that all the pound pairs were going to tank, and so I decided to jump on board on a few more of them. So let's clean up these little cursors, reapply the template. They're gone. Let's go to the pound yen, the next pair, and this will be more than 50 pips. So we're going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Same thing. This one didn't go against me at all. This is a perfect entry based on this long candle and pound extreme weakness. Got in at this cursor and it just went immediately in my favor. And it gave 57 pips. Told you it would be more than 50 pips. So that's 57 pips on the pound yen, paid $5,332. And by the way, these trades are not a great way to trade. I usually prefer to do a great way to trade. But when I saw this, everything lined up perfectly. And I knew that it is a reversal, which you have to learn. Now remember, it's not any of my trigger systems, and it's not any system in the trading world. You have to learn how to trade the flow of the market. And these indicators here, they just guide me into the correct direction that I should be going. And so I teach how to trade the flow of the market. And once you learn that, every system that you have will work. Try to avoid jumping to hundreds of systems, which is what I did. And of course, after I lost $30,000 the first year, I knew I needed education. The only thing I didn't know was I had to learn to trade the flow of the market. And I always thought it was a system. And hundreds of systems I bought, paid a lot of money, at least $70,000. But at the end of it all, I eventually learned, gee, it's not the system, it is the flow of the market. And then the system, like my system anyhow, guides me into the trade. As you can see down here, everything is red. And so it's a reversal, red. Red means sell. Trading is not difficult, but it takes time to learn. You need a lot of chart time and a lot of education. And that is why I have that limited time special offer with all of my trigger systems. And this is what you need, a lot of education. Okay, let's clean up those cursors, move on to the next pair. So let's see now. Pound is still weak over here. It already hit the ADR. And as I was looking at the different pairs, especially when I saw it broke here, now I know it can keep going, even more pips. But as I said, when I'm happy, I close the trade. So got in at this cursor about quarter after, approximately 7 a.m., quarter after. And let's see what the pip total is. Well, I wasn't too far off, 50 pips. Well, it is what it is. Almost near perfect entry, as you can see. 50 pips, and it did go against me 5 pips. No big deal. And let's see, 50 pips on the pound Swiss here, paid $5,502. And by the way, this has been my best trading day trading, less than an hour for totals like this. So, as you can tell, probably in my voice, I'm super excited. Okay, moving right along to the pound New Zealand. Got to get rid of those, because if I don't, it'll mess up the meter. As it'll start to look like this. So for you traders who have the meter or are thinking about getting my master trigger, remember you have to clean up the charts. And to do so, very simple, just reapply the template and everything is looking like new again. So let's just drag and drop this pound New Zealand up. There we go. Another one. Perfect entry. I knew as soon as I saw this long candle. So remember, go read that book, The Long Candle. Of course, so make sure you do that. Got in at this cursor. And this one here paid 94 94 pips. And it actually went more. And 94 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $6,247. And just to let you know, in case you didn't know, that the pound New Zealand pays less, probably right around $7 a pip, but it moves the most number of pips. Look at today, almost 180 pips it went. And who knows, possibly, I don't think it's going to go much more, and I certainly would not be thinking about selling, but if I start to get signals, you can certainly buy. And your target is back to the moving averages, which is like 80 pips. And but like I said, I am done trading for the day. So those 94 pips was really good today, paying out $6,247. Now if you've been adding up the pips, it's 251 pips, and 251 pips paid $22,082, as you can see right in here. So I'm very happy with that. If I get one day like this, I can certainly take an extended super long 6-day weekend. So moving right along here, if your system is not producing like my master trigger, I suggest you get your hands on it. And to do so, all you got to do is look right below this video. It's my master trigger system. I do charge $250. Has well over 3.5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 4 MT4 templates, 8 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Would not trade without it, and you should not either, or else you will lose. Now let's see. There's a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents. This will help you to learn how to trade the markets. There is a lot of valuable education within it. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, so I teach a lot of ways. That's why there's 42 training videos and of course 9 bonus videos. My favorite way is a great way to trade. Now mind you, if I drop down to the 5 minutes, things would line up for a great way to trade, and I teach that. You would probably get in right around this point. But when I pulled the trigger here on the 15 minutes, it was not a great way to trade, but it was a reversal. Now what makes my master trigger just a little bit better is within these 5 subjects that I teach. And so within each and every video here, there are a lot of advanced trading tips. I teach how to get near perfect timing entries, and you saw that today. See, at this point, it never went even 1 pip against me. I teach how to stay in the trade for more pips. I could still stay in the trade, and it may give more pips. Now, if it continues to go up, I'll get signals to buy, and of course, as it's going up, I'm going to give back maybe 20-30 pips. That's the price you pay if you stay in the trade and you're waiting and waiting for a buy signal. But like I said many times, I trade until I'm happy, and then I just close the trades. I teach how to trade at the right hand edge. In other words, when I was right at the edge here looking at this candle, I knew what to do, and so should you. I teach that with many examples. I also teach how to trade higher time frames, both with the AO here. That's why I gave 4 templates, because I changed the time frame on here, and it's very easy to check 2 or 3 higher time frames to make sure you're going in the direction of the trend. I show many great trade setups and what the chart should look like just before you pull the trigger. Also teach how to backtest the master trigger. And I do that still today, every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 3 to 4 hours each day. So 6 to 8 hours, I still do it. I love doing it. And when I come to the charts, I know either I have to sit and wait a bit for the setup, or I can take the trade. I know immediately. There's no second guessing. All these things you have to learn, and it takes many trades in a demo account and a lot of chart time, and don't forget, a lot of education. So let's see now. I also teach how to scalp the market, how to scan the market, teach how to trade all 3 sessions, including this London close. As I look at the charts here, starting to get some blue in here. More than likely it'll hook around to come back a little bit, and I don't want to give away any more secrets, but this could be setting up for a buy, and you can make at least 40, 50, 60 pips here, especially on this pound New Zealand. So I teach also how to trade pullbacks. Now, anytime it breaks through, like here, pull back to the goal line and keeps going, that is a pullback. Now over here, this is the pullback, but you have to sit and wait and just pay a little bit of attention right in this area. What is it doing? Because it can be a bounce and going up, or it could be a complete reversal, which is what happened today. And I teach how to trade that with 2 videos. I also teach how to trade around the goal line. Again, around the goal line. See, breakthrough and a pullback. So let's see now. I teach also how to trade the news. Much more difficult. I recommend trading. A great way to trade. When you're making pips and money, you'll be happy. And then if you want to try the news, go ahead. Because the news is what pushes the market. But how much you want to get pushing? There's no news, pound news today, and there's 179 pips. So for that particular reason, I don't overly worry about the news too much, because these pound pairs are moving every day. So let's see what's happening here, and also teach how to trade with a day job, which was yesterday. Go watch the video if you haven't watched it already. So if you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Here's my email address. If you live too far, there's an underscore right here. Make sure you put it in. I do prefer Skype, and through Skype, after you click on this link and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. Probably lasts about 45 minutes. And I'll answer your questions and give you some free tips and tricks. Free, that's the magic word here. No obligation. As many days I'm done trading, by 9 or 10 in the morning, and to fill in the rest of my day, especially now with the virus, I'm at home more so, and to fill in the day, I talk to traders, between 2 and 4 traders on a daily basis, which I enjoy. Okay, so over the course of many years, there's I've been building 27 trigger systems. All you got to do is click on this link and you'll see some screenshots. So I believe that just about wraps up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.